movie notes on Take the Lead, 2006 film, 8 August 2024 viewing. So I'm filming this a few days later on Sunday, 11 August 2024 after I viewed it. So this viewing was Thursday, 8 August 2024 for the 2006 film Take the Lead. And the description I came up with was, for this viewing, is a biographical film about a dance instructor, Pierre Dulaine, introducing ballroom dancing and detention in a high school. So this is biographical. It's somebody who actually did that, and then they, towards the end of the movie, they explained that they actually expanded in school systems. So it was not just one school. It might have started in one school, but it expanded. It did not make it over to my high school, Shoreline High School. Go Thunderbirds, T-Birds. That was the mascot when I went there. I think it's changed since then. So times have changed. For all I know, they do ballroom dancing. They did not when I was in detention. They did not when I was there. And I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. And it's about the rationale behind introducing ballroom dance in detention when they could be working on like coursework or their homework instead. So instead of working on the subjects covered in school, it's instead focus on ballroom dancing. And the rationale behind that is it's about treatment and how to treat other people with respect. And so, yeah. And there's also the one that's not covered on that would be a way of saying they spend how many hours a day in school, and they have, if they don't get their homework done in detention, they have homework at home as well, or wherever they may go, right? So in that sense, you could think of it as it's also a way of preventing burnout. That's definitely not the take of this movie, but like in watching it, I was like, well, another case to be made there is they get a break, right? They get to work on treatment and respect, like at least in theory, right? Treating other people with respect, and then they can go back to their homework somewhere else. Although then that doesn't really add to the school being a sanctuary and a safe place to learn, right? Especially the curriculum. But yeah, so that's kind of a little bit of the dynamic about what this movie is about, is people are not necessarily immediately on board because they do want their students to learn, and so this is a little bit disruptive in that sense. Yeah. I remember so when it came out, there was like is it going to expand to Seattle schools? And it was just kind of like, we weren't technically in the Seattle school system or in the Shoreline school district. And I think it was like one of those things where the initial was like, yeah, that'd be so much fun, but this is for detention kids, right? Are we in detention? No. 1, 2, there were enough kind of performance teams that focused on controlling other people's looks that the form-fitting attire kind of used in ballroom dancing was, we don't want to promote eating disorders and cultures that might emphasize form-fitting clothing and make people feel insecure and not self-confident in a setting where they're already, right, if they're in detention, that might already be escalated, right? So it kind of snowballs potential self-image and self-esteem issues. So I'm gonna guess something like that. That kind of resonates with Seattle culture of, no, we're kind of funky and we like being different. We don't all want to be hive mind, sticking fingers in throat for cheerleaders, right? You know, like there's a team for that, and that's not supported on that team, right? So kind of curbing the eating disorder cultures and the sports and stuff that they kind of center their energy around for kind of evangelicalism of what they do. So there we go. Those are my movie notes on Take the Lead, 2006 film, 8 August 2024 viewing. And this is part of my personal collection.